What's up? It's Juice Beats, back again with another race video. And man, it's been a while. This one is the September 24th Country to Coastal Zwift Racing League race in the B category. And so getting started here. I don't think I've done this route before in a race, so something a little bit unfamiliar for me, but my best bet is to kind of stay with the group on this one. There is some elevation in this race, and I think it's going to come into play a little bit later on. So like I said, it's been a little while since I've actually seen or done this race, and so I'm kind of watching this as I go along and watching how I do here. So early on, you can see we're going through this elevation. And my best bet is to stay up close to the front best I can, and that way if I do sag a little bit or if I do fall back a little bit, I'm still within the peloton there. I don't want to lose track of the peloton obviously this early in the race, so pushing pretty hard early on here. You can see the wattage out there over 400 to start out with, so averaging a pretty good bit to start out with on this elevation. You can see right there in the middle at the top. I like that Zwift has done this and shown you like kind of how long the elevation's going to be and how far you're going to go there. So that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of how far you are on the hill, and how hard you need to push until it kind of flattens out or goes downhill or whatever. So I do like that aspect now. Before it was not like that. You basically had just right up there in the right hand corner, you had that number that told you the percentage, and then you didn't know how much farther you had to go. So it's good to know at this point how much further you have to go up there. I kind of wish they would show that as well, just how far you have to go up a certain incline or something like that. But this gives you at least a rough idea of how much further you have to go and how much further you have to push. So pushing hard early on, trying to stay within this group. Lots of watts going on here. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a long time since I've been able to put out a video, and that is because we got extremely busy in the month of October. I think I had several weekends where I was shooting weddings. So I think we had like back-to-back weekends where we had 3 weddings, and then we had mini sessions, and I had sessions throughout the week, and then obviously having the kids and stuff at home for some of the fall holidays as well. So just a lot of things going on. So I wasn't able to really get to making videos as much as I wanted to, like I had been consistently doing before. So that's kind of reason why I've been on like a little hiatus, I guess, from making full videos here. But hopefully you guys have stuck with me, and I should be having some more stuff coming in soon. Just got to get time, and that's the name of the game right now. It's just getting time to be able to do all this stuff. But anyway, so done with the weddings and stuff like that, but I still have a few sessions and stuff left over for the year. So trying to get all that stuff done, trying to finish up my wedding editing as well from all those weddings that I shot in the month of October, and all the sessions and stuff in November as well. So trying to finish all that stuff up. But I had a little bit of time today to be able to take a look at this video and try to go through it again here after a couple months. But anyway, so I'm still on the KRT team for this one, and you can see we're kind of bunched in there. I don't know if you can kind of tell right there in the middle. You can kind of see the jerseys there. I don't have a KRT jersey. I'm just out there in whatever kit I throw on Zwift, just because I'm kind of a guest rider for them. But you can see that right there in the middle, KRT team. So we're doing a pretty good job of all sticking together at this first part of the race here. We still have 31.1 kilometers to go. So big pushes there at the beginning, and if I remember correctly, I think there's some more elevation coming later on in this race, but I think I do remember hanging on for a while with the group right here. All right, so been hanging with the group for a while now. We've gone almost 10 kilometers or something like that. And I think there's a point coming up. Just like I said, there's a climb coming up soon. So I want to kind of make a move at this point in the race to get ahead of it. So I don't think I can get away from everybody, but if I can get just far enough ahead for a little bit, I can maybe sag back on the climb coming up. I think that's what I do here, but let me see. Let's see what goes on here. Coming into the gravel portion, I've got a little bit of a lead here, maybe a second or two on the rest of the field here. I think there's some people that are trying to catch up to me at this point. I didn't put in a huge dig there. Like I didn't try to break myself away, but I knew that something was coming up, so I think I was trying to get ahead of it at this point, if that's what I remember correctly. It's probably wrong though. I was probably just testing myself. We'll see. Seems like I'm feeling pretty good though, averaging over 300 watts for the race so far. I like that Zwift is showing like your average and everything up there in the corner. I haven't really played around with the different settings or anything like that. Okay, so maybe it wasn't a hill coming up, but little test there of the legs just to see what's going on and to kind of push the rest of the peloton there. Maybe that's gonna work out, maybe not, we'll see. But I think at this point, I was feeling pretty good, so that may have been why I took a little test of the legs there and got out in front for a little bit. All right, so here we go. 15 kilometers go. Looks like we're coming into a climb here. Got to get back up to the front of the group here. What am I doing sitting here in the middle? I need to get up to the front. Okay, so I'm making my way up there. Doing good. So that's the best chance that I have is to kind of stay up closer to the front. And that way, like I said earlier, if I sag back a little bit, it's all right. I can still kind of hang on and maybe draft with the rest of them. But I tell you, like with my size and everything, especially on Zwift, I think it doesn't translate the same way on the outdoors. It's a little bit different, but especially on Zwift, when we get over 6%, watts per kilogram kills me in this game. A lot of these guys are 60, 70 kilograms, and so the watts per kilogram kill me. I want to say 94, 95 kilograms or something at this point. Not sure, but probably a little bit heavier since the holidays and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean that's what kills me in this game when it gets 6% and on the incline, watts per kilogram really kill me in the game. And I don't think it translates the same way on the outside. Like on the outside, I'm able to keep up a little bit more on 6%, depending. But yeah, I don't think the not the ERG, but the power on the trainer kicks in as quickly as it would like on an outdoor bike. But I'm holding on right here. I'm holding on to this. There's still a bunch of the climb left. Pretty decent. We're still at 4 and 5%. So that's. I'm sticking in there. I'm still holding on to kind of to the back of the peloton here, but I don't want to get left behind. And I've been putting in a ton of watts, trying to keep up and trying to go up this climb here. You can see that they're really pushing it out there up front. I'm over here standing up, putting out 500 watts, trying to keep up here. I'm really huffing and puffing there in the background. I was really putting in that work. Can I get over the hump and stay with the group here though? So we're almost there at this little hump. Stay with the group right here. didn't have a power up, so that kind of sucked. But dying. 13.4 kilometers left to go. Stay with the group. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. And see, I'm kind of falling off the back here. Can I stay with the rest of the group? Uh-oh. Really pushing hard here. Trying to stay on the back here. And then we got like a little sprint area at this point. And it's gonna lift up. You see that? They closed the gap there. I gotta close that gap. Come on, Jay. I'm pushing out close to 400 watts though, so. There we go. I'm kind of sitting on the back. Not a great position. I need to get back up into the middle there. Get a little bit better draft. Okay. Here we go. Feeling a little better there. Getting back in it. Kind of rest a little bit. But here we go. I gotta make sure that my legs kind of calm down a little bit right here, and that way I can get in and stay in with the rest of the peloton at this point in the race. Working pretty hard at this point. It's pretty exciting to watch months later, and I don't remember a single thing about this race at this point. Pretty great. So sitting pretty good. Sitting there in the middle of the front pack, the peloton there. I think do we have people out front? It looks like there's another group that went off the front there. If I'm looking at the map correctly, it looks like there's a small group out there, possibly. Let's see. I'm making my way kind of up towards the front here. And it'd be hard to see. It looks like there are a couple guys out there out front though. I was trying to see if I made my way all the way out there to the front, how many people would be in front of me. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but it looks like we've caught up to them. So maybe they went off on that sprint and got a little bit of a lead there. I couldn't really tell, but yeah, it looks like we're all back together now. So this is the full peloton. Sticking in there. We're at 293 average on the wattage, so still pretty good average for, where are we at, 30, almost 33 minutes. Still sticking up there towards the front. It's a good area right here. I think I do remember there's another big climb though towards the end. So let's fast forward to that and see what happens. All right, so the last 7K of the race right here coming in. Yes, and it does look like there is a little bit of a climb right here. So I've got to dig down deep, see how much energy I have left after this 40-minute or so race so far. See if I can stick with this group. This is the time where the tiny guys start going pretty hard up hills. You can already see there's a guy out front there. Can we stick with it on this last climb of the day, I believe. 6.6 kilometers out from the finish line. So far, not too crazy. We haven't got into the steepest part of the climb yet, but you can see it's still going up. This is where I need to be right here, up towards the front. I've been doing a really good job this entire race staying with the front group, so can't let anything go at this point. How we doing? Looking tired over there. Average is still in that 290 range. Probably gonna go up on this last climb too. Pushing over 500 watts, jeez. The end of a race is tough. especially going up a climb like this. This is not my forte. I think this is the climb from the beginning of the race as well. Like, I think we went around in a loop, and this is the same climb from the beginning of the race. So let's see. Come on, you gotta stay with him. Can't let him get away at this point. Almost 800 watts there. Ugh, this climb just doesn't seem to want to go away. Hold my own at this point. Come on. All right, let's see those tired legs. 581 watts I saw over there. And we're still going up. Little false flat, still going up though. So we still got a ways to go. It looks like starts to kind of flatten out here in just a little bit, but we got another little steep part coming up. Heart rate's still in pretty good shape, I think, for me. Like 166 there, that's not terrible. Like when I start to see, you know, high 170s or something like that, that's when it gets crazy. But at this point, like, still feeling good. Why am I'm getting left here? What just happened? Oh, I'm tired. I could definitely see. Dying right there. Oh, and they're leaving. There's no catching them at this point. Dang. Okay, so yeah, the last climb of the day. This is the longest one of the day too. And yeah, getting left by the front group there. All those small guys going up this climb right now. I think I let off the steam a little too much at that point. And that cost me to lose the draft of the peloton and fell back at this point. So 4.7 kilometers left to go. Got a small selection right here behind the main peloton. Kind of fell back a little bit too far there. But like I said, not my forte. Not going up hills like that for as long as I had to do and put out as many watts as I had to do there, right there. That's a lot. That's a lot to ask, especially at the end of a race and everything is pretty fast. And already having to do, you know, a few climbs throughout the race as well and keep up with everybody else. All right, so here we go, the last kilometer of the race here. There is a little bit of a selection of guys together right here. I think the best we can do is 27th from this position. So let's see how. Oh, we got another climb though. I thought that other one was the last climb. Apparently we have one more climb coming up. So here we go in the last kilometer, 800 kilometers left. I mean 0.7 kilometers left in this. 700 meters. Going uphill though, so not great for me as well. An uphill climb to the finish. Let's see. Do I get a power up at this point in this last little bit? I do. Let's see what I get. Okay, so I got an arrow power up, which I don't know if it's gonna really help me going uphill here, but we'll see. Maybe I'll use it here in just a second. 300 meters left to go. I gotta kick it in at this point to stay up with that group. I don't think I have anything left though, to be honest. I put out a lot of watts early on. I'm standing up over 600 and I'm not making up any ground really. I made up like a few meters, but I'm not moving anywhere. I don't got it. Ugh. Okay, so that's how that one finished out. Not the greatest. 36th place in that one. Let's see. And we did get a 5th place though, teammate. So that was good. 3.1 watts per, I guess, for a lot of the flat part that brought my watts per kilogram down, but the definitely on those hills I was putting out a lot more than 3.1 watts per kilogram. So anyway, yeah, I will try to get some more videos up for you guys. I know I did a couple other races, and I will try to get to those as quick as possible so I can get some more videos up for you guys. But anyway, if you could, hit that like and subscribe button down there. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.